we can agree that for someone to demonstrate courage, these things are likely to present while they're doing so: risk, fear, and a good reason to act. However, there's a little secret that I'd like to share with you about courage that is likely make you think that you don't have enough of it. Pay attention to what I'm going to say now because it's really important. We know the imagery of courage is that brave person generally attached to a warrior or something like that. But actually, what most people don't know is that there are different kinds of courage. There is physical courage when we put ourselves in harm's way to meet a noble, for example, jump into an intersection to save someone from being hit by a car. And it also might be just fighting for your life when you're sick. But then we got a different type of courage, which is the moral courage. It's speaking for others or enduring hardships for what you believe is right. It's to serve a greater good. It's stopping someone from being bullied by a stranger, refusing to sit in the back of the bus despite of an unfair law, posting a video about your beliefs or a controversial topic. These are all expressions of moral courage. Moral courage shows in selfless acts that protects values or advance principles to benefit the common good. It's about social responsibility, altruism, doing what is right. And the third type of courage, which I'd like to share with you guys, is the psychological courage. It's the act of facing or overcoming anxieties, insecurities, and mental fears to assert your authentic self instead of conforming. Basically, it's showing the world who you really are, even if someone might not like you. It's just being yourself and being okay with the fact that some people might not like you the way you are, and this is totally fine. And then we come down to the everyday courage, because all these types of courage that I share with you guys, they are essential to cultivate a higher self, a better human being. However, having everyday courage is something extremely important, and it's going to be a huge catalyst towards your personal growth and success. Everyday courage could mean taking a positive attitude or taking action despite great uncertainty, such as moving to a new city, feel out, or hardships, such as sharing unpopular ideas or showing up every day for work, even when things are really tough in the office. In this type of courage, everyday courage is what we are mostly failing as a society does. We still think that by seeking pleasure and avoiding pain, we will reach an ultimate level of happiness. But instead, understanding the fact that when you show up, even when it hurts, also when you ask yourself, why am I doing this? It is the trigger that will make you driven instead of motivated. Because when you act, even though you are not 100% prepared, which is every single day, you are constantly growing. You are pushing through your limits in order to achieve a greater level of performance. Think about the gym, guys. The same thing. To the muscle growth, it first needs to be teared apart. When you go to the gym and lift weights, you are breaking your muscle tissue and you are regenerating or recovering in a stronger way. It's the same way that we practice everyday courage. When we are not feeling good, when we are being let down, and we act, even though all those variables might be creating negative thoughts, this is when we actually grow. And as I said before, what we're doing here, what we're acting with everyday courage, this is the trigger that will make you driven instead of motivated. It's what's going to make you brave enough to face life, which is mostly crafted by hard times and uncertainty. While none of these types of courage is definitive or mutually exclusive, these terms are used for conceptualizing courage. But the important thing here, guys, is to define what being more courageous means to you and start living that way. Courage is something that you cultivate within yourself. It's not portrayed in a single act, but in the way of living. So stop doing like most people and seeking the easy path, the shortcut. Start embracing the fact that it's going to be difficult, and instead of wishing it was easier, desire and work to become a better person. There were a lot of gems in this video, guys, and I'd like to remind you of the critical points that we touched. The first one is that the archetypical courageous person is just one type of courage, and it's not the most useful in the daily life. Second, it's that courage is a way of living, because embracing difficult times by not wishing to be easier and instead of enduring the moments that are harder and showing up every day, it's what courage is about. It's the everyday courage. And third, most people seek pleasure and avoid pain. This is why they don't feel brave enough to do what they believe to be right, what they believe to fulfill them, because they are unable to be uncomfortable for a period of time. Now I know that this topic, guys, it's a little bit controversial, but I'd like to ask you guys for a little flavor. Now I know that this topic might be a little bit controversial, but I'd like to ask you guys for a small favor. Please share this video with someone who is facing like a courage to take a decision in their life. Also, if you like this channel, the best way to demonstrate that is by subscribing down below. I'm Antonio, and I'll finish up right here, guys. Have a fantastic day. See ya, bye bye.